The beauty of being in the great room at Wood Bluff is all the light. You have 6 big doors in this room, and you can see out and the light comes in. But with that, we had very little wall space. So we used smaller pieces for the most part, but we wanted one speaker piece, one piece that really gave some oomph to the room. And this is where we were in Roswell one day shopping. Patsy and I went into a store and found this wonderful cabinet, and it's 12 feet wide for our 14-foot wall. So we were able to introduce some bulk to the room and give the room some weight and some real character. Again, we chose the lighter woods. The beautiful European style hardware gives the house that wonderful mix, so the light wood feels contemporary. But the scale and size of this piece is a fabulous storage for everything from serving pieces to accessories, all of the dishes, the glasses, everything that Patsy will need when she sets the table or has a big group. Everything is stored here, so it's very purposeful, and I think it's going to be a real addition to the house. When you visit Wood Bluff, you're going to enjoy seeing all the beautiful textures and the different things that John and Patsy have used. And this brick on this wall, and the other side of the wall is the scullery that we talked about. Well, the brick on this wall is salvaged from a home in Arab, Alabama. And both John and Patsy are from Arab. They were high school sweethearts, as a matter of fact. So this is from the Skidmore house. And they have managed to find some very unusual things. There is a barn door on the house that is featured in the upstairs area and on the outside of the house, and that came from a building in Roswell, Georgia, that actually was a hospital for Sherman's troops. So you're going to see a lot of interesting things. Now, the feature on this wall is the beautiful painting by Karen Husty, and Karen is an artist from Dawsonville, Georgia, and what she did was a collage. The collage represents everything from the magnificent views of the beautiful Weiss Lake to all of the things that are featured here that mean something to John and Patsy. Because when they're here, they have a wonderful community garden, and everyone who lives here in the Bluffs has a row to plant or however they want to do it. But John and Patsy are lovers of fresh vegetables, as we all are in the summertime, so they plant and really eat and enjoy fresh things that are literally grown on the soil right here at the Bluffs. And then the artist decided to do these beautiful cattails, and the cattails are featured because they're all over Weiss Lake. And on each cattail in this beautiful piece of art, she wrote the name of each of one of their grandchildren. So John and Patsy commissioned her to do this work. Oh, and she threw in a beautiful glass of iced tea, because when you come here, you're going to feel and sense the warmth, the hospitality. You know, houses have a personality, and the personality here is welcoming of family and friends. And when you come to see John and Patsy, you always feel welcome. It's a wonderful feel in the whole house. Oh, and one other addition is the lovely part on the end she came up with, Sweet Home, Alabama, and that's what Wood Bluff is. We're standing in the Scullery here at Wood Bluff, and this is another very interesting part of the house. John and Patsy wanted that contemporary feel that we've already talked about, so we decided to do contemporary cabinets and all stainless steel top for all the countertops. The freezer, refrigerator, ovens, everything is stainless, so it's a little bit hint industrial, but very warm with the woods and the design of the cabinetry. So when you visit Wood Bluff, you're going to love that edgy feel. Stainless steel definitely looks cool when you put it with the woods and the wonderful sisal rugs, the light coming in from the windows. It's a different feel for a kitchen. No up cabinets, but beautiful windows and lots of light. There's going to be some good cooking in here, and Patsy is an amazing cook. I can't wait. Oh, and we've got a little herb garden going too, so when they bring up those fresh vegetables, I'll be back for some gazpacho. When you get up bright and early in the morning and you're visiting at Wood Bluff, you'll want to come to the mud room. That's where we are, and this is where the coffee station is. And John and Patsy always have a fresh pot of coffee brewing for you. And you know what? This comes in from the garage, and we've got another door that goes out to the other part of the driveway of the house. And the mudroom's interesting because Patsy had a chandelier she loved, and she said, let's hang it in the mudroom, and we decided to put it in here. So when you come here, you're going to see the first mudroom with crystal chandelier, and it just adds to the fun of Wood Bluff. You know, we decided if you like something and you want it in your house, find a place for it. And we don't take anything too seriously. So we added this to just throw in some fun, and the space is really interesting.